everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today is my 300th video. Holy smokes, I can't believe it. It feels like yesterday I started making these reviews. And that's not all to celebrate, because I have recently passed the 500 subscriber mark. Oh my god, for a small YouTuber like myself, 500 subs is a huge milestone. So first of all, I want to thank everybody who subscribed, liked, watched my videos, checked out my Facebook, or looked at the photos I post on my Instagram. You know, without all of your support, I would not be here. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Now, second of all, I will be doing a giveaway very soon. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. I was thinking maybe a box full of ship, and I could write a letter to the winner or whatever. Or I have the Airhogs Millennium Falcon, which I just opened the box to get the directions out. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to do. So if you have any input on that, write down in the comments below. And in a couple weeks, I will post a video and we'll have ourselves a giveaway. And one lucky winner will get something awesome. So today I will be looking at the Star Wars Titanium Executor, which was requested by the YouTuber The Diecast Collector. He's a young YouTuber who looks at diecast cars and vehicles. He's kinda new, but we all start somewhere, so let's go check out his channel and give him some support. He also took the time to make a video which told people to subscribe to me, which I find very flattering, and it's very kind of him to do. So again, thank you very much, buddy, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So again, today we're looking at the Star Wars Titanium series Executor, which was first seen in The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Now, the Super Star Destroyer is also known as the Executor class Star Dreadnought. And this thing is massive. It's Darth Vader's flagship. It is humongous. Here's a little math for you. The actual ship in quote-unquote real life is 19,000 meters long. Now keep that in the back of your head. The Imperial 1 and 2 class Star Destroyer, which we see here, is roughly 1,600 meters long. So first of all, you can tell that these are not accurate size differences. This should be a lot smaller, but the Executor is just massive. Now, yes, it's true, different Super Star Destroyers have different sizes, but the Executor is a ship we see mostly in the films. Now, this particular model was originally released in the Micro Machines diecast line. Then when Hasbro bought the line, they released it again in a Titanium series. Now, even though this ship is 19,000 meters long in the movies, this particular model is a tad over 4 inches long, which is pretty good. So we do have a lot to cover. We're going to look at the mold, the paint, put it on a stain, compare it to some other ships, and then we'll be done. So let's get moving. Okay, starting this review off looking at the mold. The Super Star Destroyer is filled with tons of lines and little tiny squares that are raised. Just amazing amount of detail on here. Now the city section has tons of little raised areas, trenches. Pretty cool. For the time period, this was awesome. This was originally released with the Galoob diecast Micro Machines, and they never made a new one. Hasbro just re-released this ship. Same exact thing. So pretty interesting. I wonder if they made a new one, what it would look like. Right here we have our command tower. Basic mold for shield generators. It's all combined right there. Not too bad. Now moving on to the sides. As you can tell, they are a little thick and see-through because of the gimmick. But not too bad. For the bottom, we have 3 screws holding it together. Our stand port, copyright crap. More of that beautiful detail. Amazing. Now what I like on here is the engine sections. Pretty cool. I think they did a decent job there. Little lacking in the paint in the back, but not an issue. Now for the gimmick, we have this little sliding button here, so it kind of clicks into place. We'll just put your finger there and pull it down. You might need to help it a little bit. We have a little translucent plastic, and then a Star Destroyer. So let's look at this bad boy. Okay, being super zoomed in, we can see our turrets there, some nice details coming down. Command tower with the shield generators. Flip this over. There's our landing bay, our reactor or shield generator. Little landing bay. And just look at all that detail. Very nice. And then we have our engines in the back. And while we're this close, let's take a look at the Super Star Destroyer. Just an amazing amount of detail. The landing bay. The engines. Pretty sick, right? Here we have our command tower, like I said, vaguely there. Very cool. Nice. So after having that very close-up look, we could see all the great detail on here. And the interesting thing is, this ship is just loaded with ion cannons and turbo lasers and tractor beams. It's just so much stuff. This thing is a real fortress. I love it. So that does it for the molds. Now let's take a look at the paint. Alright, when it comes to the paint of the Executor, there's only a small handful of colors. First up is a nice light gray around the border here. But you can see it best on the sides of the vessel. And the aft section next to the engines right here. So that's pretty cool. Now that same gray is on the bottom of the vessel. And also on this side. Now, on top of that, we have dark gray for the city section. Dark gray for the landing bay areas. And also dark gray for the rear engine section. Why this is not dark gray, I don't know. And now we have the wash, which is done, some people could say sloppy. I say it's done thick. Over the whole border here, and even the city section, it just oozes out, as you can see here. But it's not bad. It does look decent, but, you know, I'm just nitpicking it. Now that same wash, which is on top of here, is also on the mini Star Destroyer. As you can see, the light gray and the dark gray wash. And then it's also on the bottom, filling in all these little lines and gaps. Which does make the detail pop, I will admit. Now the last color we have is red for the engines. So 3 here, 3, and then 3 in the back. All in all, nice paint job. Yeah, my only little gripe is that maybe the dark gray should have been a little bit under here. But it is what it is. Star Destroyer's painted good. Maybe a little blue on the engines, but that's dreaming. But anywho, a nice ship with a great paint job. So let's put this bad boy in a stand, compare it, and then we'll be done. Now, just like most titanium ships, comes with a cool stand. Peg it into a port like so. And you're good to go. Now for a little size comparison with the Titanium Series Executor, we have the Titanium Series Star Destroyer, Black Series First Order Star Destroyer, which is a nice ship, and then finally we have the Hot Wheels Star Destroyer. All these ships are pretty awesome in their own way. And that does it today for my review of the Star Wars Titanium Series Executor. The Super Star Destroyer is one of my favorite ships of all time. It was first seen in The Empire Strikes Back, and it just awed you and put that little sense of fear into you. Because this wasn't just a Star Destroyer. This was a Super Star Destroyer. This thing was massive. We had the Imperial March going. It got your blood pumping. I'll never forget seeing it for the first time. And even today, it is awesome. So what's good about this model? First of all, the detail for the time this model was made, which was the mid-90s, is pretty damn good, especially on the mini Star Destroyer here. Now for the paint, that's 50-50. I think it's alright. It could have used a little touch-ups here and there, but some of you might not like it because of that. Now, one thing I think this model suffers from is the gimmick. Now the gimmick is to have this little Star Destroyer move up and down, and because of that, now we have a super thick Star Destroyer, which isn't really accurate. But besides that, it is kind of neat to have the little ship, so to each his own. Now, a negative about this ship is the price. 2 years ago, when I got this model, I was hunting for it non-stop. This bad boy was in the 50s to 60s mark, and in some places it still is. But on eBay, I found a guy who put it up for buy it now for, kid you not, $12. So I jumped on it, plus shipping. So I think it came out to like $15, but what a steal, and I'm glad I have it. So if you're looking to buy this bad boy, I suggest eBay. That's probably your best bet. So I recommend this ship for anybody who's a fan of the Empire Strikes Back, or Star Destroyers. So that's everything I have to say about this ship. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you'd like to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.